Okay, and we're live, everybody. Let's give a couple seconds for people to get in here. Wow, this is really slow for some reason. There we go. Okay. And can you hear that? Hey, the soundboard's back. That's all we wanted to say today, everybody. We do have some breaking news, and that is, hey, Pro, tell them. I got notified that we're live. Did you?
Yeah. Well, hold on. I don't know. I thought you were going to play the little song as people got in.
Hang on. It's been a while. It's been so long. Let's do this, everybody. That way it'll give people, wow, it's been a while. That way it'll give people a chance to get in here. See what I can do here. Okay. Do this. Hang on.
Yeah, every day is an interesting day. You're muted. Okay.
Okay, breaking news, everybody, and we'll be right back after this video.
It's open when it's light, it's open when it's dark, it's the treasure hunt amusement park. Masquerade and Forrest Fenn are closed, but there are plenty more rides than just those. There's Beacon Star and Treasure Man, Vegas Die and Oak Island. Give them a try and you'll be smiling. This place never closes, that's for certain. There's always a reason to keep searching. Boots on the ground, look. Your ticket to the ride is the book. The dream of the treasure is the hook. The dream of the treasure is the hook. Keep searching forever. Start searching now. Grand adventures with K-Pro and Cow. The secret, a gypsy's kiss, the whistle pig. Come watch our show. Win a prize, little or big. This place never closes. That's for certain. There's always a reason to keep searching. Boots on the ground. Look. Your ticket to the ride is the book. The dream of the treasure is the hook. The dream of the treasure is the hook.
Okay, I don't know if that played right or not, but anyway, it doesn't matter. That was just to give people time to get in here. Tell them, K-Pro.
It sounds like the treasure chest has sold.
Sounds like? All right, give us, all right. So who bought it? For how much? Where is it? We won't got all the details. Go ahead.
Okay, I have only one page of notes, but I do have a page of notes.
Okay.
I did not buy it. Mike did not buy it. So I will say this is the best information I have at this time. I'm sure, I know additional information will be coming out. Literally. But I promised you, I mean, Jack said he was going to tell everybody when the treasure chest sold, but I guess he kind of did, and we'll go over that in a second. But maybe nobody noticed, and so we'll talk a little bit about the details that I know. I will say I did not hear this directly from Jack or from the owner, so this is secondhand. I am going to reveal all of that information, but the treasure chest has sold, but that is only half the story, my friends. So we want to keep this kind of short and sweet. Because I'm going to be leaving Heritage quite in the next few minutes. Just kidding. That's a joke.
So
okay.
You're not at Heritage Auctions right now. Is that true?
That is correct. I am not at Heritage Auctions.
Let me make sure.
Okay. So
Adam says, please don't say the word entity. All right.
Okay. And I might say something wrong. And if I say something wrong, know who you are, just text me and I will correct what I can.
Let me say this real quick, everybody. This is literally breaking news as of 5 minutes ago. So we may not have it exactly right, but what have we said? We're always going to go live when there's news in the Treasure Hunt Amusement Park. And this is definitely big news because the biggest ride of all sounds like it might be closed. Or is it? but we'll let K-Pro go. But Dave, this
Okay.
is breaking news, so may not.
Yeah, so the treasure chest has sold. Jack is no longer the owner of the treasure chest. I have not done this, but I was told if you go up on Medium, he used to have in his description as the owner of the Forrest Fenn treasure chest, and that is no longer there because he is no longer owner of the Forrest Fenn treasure chest. So he has sold the treasure chest. I have been told this was okay to discuss, so I just want to say that up front. I'm not betraying sources or information, and I will get into some of that detail. So it seems that a group of people have gotten together, formed an LLC, and purchased the treasure chest from Jack. And stop me anytime because I can answer, or I can go all the way through my notes and then back through, however you guys want to do it.
So
and then
LLC was formed and the LLC purchased the treasure chest. Is that what I just heard?
correct. And Adam, but wait,
It's legally the way to do it. Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, and here's the more breaking news. They have decided to auction piecemeal at Heritage.
So hang on. So let me make sure I'm here because I'm hearing this for the first time too, guys, basically. So a person or persons, we have no idea who
No,
it is.
persons, it's multiple
Plural.
people.
Multiple people have formed an LLC,
Yes,
purchased the treasure chest from Jack, and their intention is now to sell that treasure chest in a public auction at Heritage Auctions.
right. They have no how I've been told it, they've had no sentimental attachment. They are looking to make money. And I have the details of the tentative date and how it is going to be auctioned piecemeal, including the olive jar. And I will tell you, when Ben gets in here, he'll probably fall over because I will say he was right. There is more in the olive jar than
I heard Ben left the chase. I don't think he's going to be around.
Okay, well, I have some detail there about the olive jar, and it made me go, "Oh my gosh!"
Okay,
But
so these people so I guess the reasoning is they paid a lump sum to Jack. We don't know how much, correct? We don't know how much, but they think that auctioning, meaning like an eBay style auction of each individual piece, will make them money. I'm assuming they think the total of that would be more than what they paid Jack. I can see that. I mean, we might have a shot to buy a gold coin. There's no way. Yeah. Okay.
Well, let me get into the details of how the auction's going to go. And okay, I'm not going to deal with my text and stuff. I will after, guys. I can't right now.
Yeah, right.
Yes, this is real. Yes, this is
joke.
legit. Yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Not an
right
October
now,
26th Fool's Day joke. No, it's true. From the information that we have, and remember, everybody, it's the information that we have.
Oh, that's a great, Rudy.
Auction. Yeah, that's a good.
I did not get that answer. Okay, so let me tell you the little bit that I know. This was told to me 10 minutes ago. And so I told Mike just a little bit, and I said, "Can we go live?" Even though I'm in my own city. Yeah. So we did. We held true to you guys. So some of this might not be exactly because I'm giving you what I have been told. So it's currently still at Heritage in Dallas. I have not been able to confirm if we're going to be able to go there and actually watch the items. The assumption was yes, but again, I haven't confirmed that. So I want to put that with a caveat. But right now, it is at Heritage in Dallas. So that's
where have we heard that before, K-Pro?
I know.
And I'm not going to play the vindication. I'm not going to do any of that stuff.
I know, but some people even doubt this until it officially comes out wherever. And I hope if there is something wrong, we're doing it with best of intentions. Let's just keep going. I'm not even getting into the.
Do we have a date when the treasure chest will be sold to the public?
Yes. So the tentative date that it goes up for sale is November 11th.
November 11th is a Friday. Friday, November 11th, we think the pieces of the treasure chest will be for sale to the public on Heritage Auctions. Okay.
Okay. Well, let me then say that it is a 30-day auction.
30-day auction. That would be the way to maximize their profits, is to let it run for 30 days. And because it's public, we'll be able to see it go up, correct?
From what I understand, yes.
Okay.
And it's auction style. So, well, that's exactly what you just said. It's auction style. So you will see the bids go up. And here's something pretty cool. There's not going to be any reserve on any of the items.
No reserve. So they're going to start at 10 or 20 and just let it go. And really, they don't need a reserve. I mean, this is Forrest Fenn's treasure chest. The coins must be graded finally, is what JK Pioneer said. Yeah, probably.
I think that everything's been graded for a while, but this wrinkle of a LLC and then keeping it at Heritage, I'm guessing that that's why the delay. I know we've been anxious for like over a month now. I think that has been the wrinkle, and they probably had to renegotiate. And I don't know that. That's conjecture. I'm trying to stay with the facts of what I know.
Couple things in the chat. Beeks has got a good point. Is the treasure chest itself going to be up for sale? Do we know?
From what I understand, yes. The treasure chest and everything that was in it.
What I want is the treasure chest. Okay.
Well, the one that I don't know, because it's kind of interesting, is the stick. But didn't Jack say that he took the stick out and threw it away?
Yeah, the stick's gone. Nobody has a stick other than the 3D replicated stick. So that November 11th is Veterans Day. How fitting. It is Veterans Day, which I have the day off, and therefore, because I'm
and that is day, it was emphasized several times. That is a tentative date.
Right. This could all change, everybody.
I know we have a couple of people like, a couple of people that have connections with Heritage. Maybe they can confirm. I did not call Heritage to confirm.
So I'm going to play devil's advocate with a couple questions, K-Pro. Is it true that K-Pro Cow LLC is the LLC that purchased the treasure chest?
Don't joke, because someone's going to just take this and put it on one of those troll accounts. No.
Well, there you answered it. There you go.
No.
Is it true that you're in the office of the lawyer that created the LLC right now?
I hate your guts. I hate your guts.
We're not involved, anybody. It's not a way of telling everybody we're not involved.
The only involvement I have is I got a call with all this detail and a little bit more about the olive jar, but Mike won't let me cut in here. So I'll tell you a little bit more about the olive jar. And that's
But again, guys, don't take our word for it. If in fact it's going to be sold at Heritage, they're going to make an announcement, right? So just wait and see what other people come out with. We break the news. I think if you look at our track record, I think you understand we don't just go live and spout stuff off that we don't believe is factual. So anyway, okay. And does this coincide with the copper factory coming back? Somebody wants to know. Copper Dan, you got a Packer Jack? You got some explaining to do.
Copper Dan's coming. He keeps telling me he's not coming back and talking Chase. I'm like, you're so full of it. You can't leave.
Everybody has to come back and talk Chase if we can actually see these items being for auction. That'll be awesome actually to watch. Do we know the name of the LLC?
No.
Or is it a private?
I do not know.
Okay. So if it was a private sale between Jack and the LLC, we would probably never know. I mean,
correct. I don't know the amount. I don't know if that story eventually is going to come out.
Okay.
Jack did say that he was going to notify us when the treasure chest is sold. Maybe he still intends to do that with a Medium article. Let's go to his Medium. And then I do want to talk about the olive jar. I am going to name my source. So I heard it secondhand, but the question that I had is, I need to be able to say a name, because after Turd, I can't, even if it's reliable to me, I would question myself. So I did a little bit of messages out to, and I will be naming the source, and I will be about the LLC. So you just tell me when you're ready. I didn't prepare for this. I have no PowerPoint.
Right. This is right. And again, we'll go live probably next week, and when we have some more details, maybe, or we have some time to digest this with everybody else. But what about the olive jar? Is the olive jar going to go up for auction?
Yes.
What is in the olive jar? Okay, hang on. Has the olive jar been opened?
I do not know that. That's a fantastic question, and I do not know that. Okay. My assumption is no, but that does not mean that that's the case. That is my guess only. I was told the olive jar is being up for auction, and I was told two quotes. I was told one, Jack was told this, and the LLC that purchased the treasure chest knows this as well. These are the two quotes that I was given. I'm not going to misstate, so I'm going to read them word for word.
Here we go.
My God, I have a lot of stuff hitting me.
I bet.
Okay. Jack was told, and the LLC was told, quote, this was said by Forrest. There is more in the olive jar than the autobiography and the hair.
There is more in the olive jar than the autobiography and the hair, Forrest Fenn's hair. Wow. So, well, it has to be really small, whatever it is. It's a small olive jar. But you're saying that Forrest confirmed in some way, shape, or form that there is more in the olive jar than those two known items that we've known about all this time.
Yes.
Wow. And if that's going, do we know what that item is?
I can't say an item. Like, okay. I don't know. Is it more of a story than we thought? Like what you think like many people, like I did, because Shiloh told me it's rumblings and ramblings. Well, is it rumblings and ramblings plus one more chapter? Right. Is it a $20 bill that has the serial number of D.B. Cooper?
what makes the most sense. It's the story. Forrest always said it will come out. It's got to be the story, in my opinion. We don't know that. We haven't heard that from anybody, but it's got to be something related to the solution or related to the location. I hope that it's the story, and I hope that whoever purchases it, if it does in fact go up for auction, releases it to the public. And I will volunteer for them to do it on this show. Breaking news, as always.
Okay, I have a few more quotes if you would like them.
Keep going.
There are interesting things in the olive jar. That's the second.
Plural.
Well, hold on.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on. So I took chicken scratch notes and then I tried to get them. Let me double check my notes.
Sorry. Maybe, you never know. We'll see. Easy, William.
I put things, but that doesn't mean necessarily that wasn't, literally was in the car. I shouldn't have been writing. I did have it on speaker though. So I wasn't, so I had on speaker and I was chicken scratching.
Okay.
Okay. And then let's see. Interesting things in the olive jar. Is that what I just said?
Yes.
Okay. Then the last one from Forrest. What is, hold on, let me get it exactly right, because I know
this isn't from Forrest to you. This is what
correct. Forrest is dead for anybody that keeps
information.
questioning that.
So take it with a grain of salt. It's secondhand information, but we believe it to be true. Go ahead.
What is in the olive jar will be better than what is anticipated, or is better.
Story. When Forrest said there's a way that people will know, he had to. I think he put something in that olive jar so that everybody would know. Again, Jack had to sell it for somebody to get a hold of that olive jar. Olive jar's got to be opened. All we can do is wait and see. But when it goes up on November 11th, hopefully we know if that olive jar is intact and up for auction. That's probably going to be the high. I would assume that's going to be the highest priced one that sells is the olive jar, because you don't know what you're getting. You know part of what you're getting. Now there's a question mark. That's huge for the search community.
Is Copper Dan saying that he bought it? Is that why everybody's asking Copper Dan? Oh, okay.
What if a bunch of searchers got together and tried to buy something?
Well, and from what I'm understanding, I'm not going to say every single one absolutely is not, but it is nobody with sentimental attachment. If you're a searcher, you have sentimental attachment. Like that tells me that's not Justin. I mean, Justin's putting up trail cams and stealing, whatever. Anyway.
I got you. So we don't know who was it formed the LLC. We don't know the name of the LLC. All we know is that a private sale, somebody just texted me and said, I didn't even know the sale chest was for sale. Well, nobody did, other than just the general Drax trying to sell it, but it was a private sale. So we're probably not going to hear those details.
Adam, I don't think it's the Nooker. Okay, so let's get into my source. My source was Cynthia, who is just leaving Santa Fe, and called me on the drive. So hi, Cynthia, in case you still have reception.
Hi, Cynthia. And to be clear, Cynthia is not part of the group that purchased it, correct?
She didn't say that, but I'm assuming she's not by what she said. I didn't say, are you, but
yeah.
She said she had permission. And I don't know who her source is, but it looks like it's somebody rather direct with the LLC rather than, I think I can say this. I asked Carl if he knew, and it's okay if we go live, and he was unaware. So I called Cynthia back and said, Cynthia, if it's not Carl, I went through and you went through the turd situation. So I at least need to name you. Would you be okay with that? And she said, yes, because I don't want to get caught in it's turd 2.0. And I believe her. And I said, do you believe in it with 100% confidence that this is accurate information? And she said, yes, this is not a hoax. So she did not tell me the name of the person. I assumed maybe it was the family or Carl or somebody, but I assumed wrong because I messaged Carl and was like, oh, how exciting. And he's like, what are you talking about? Hi, Carl, if you're watching. I think he's getting breaking news like the rest of us.
So here's a question. We know, or at least we believe, that the treasure chest has been at Heritage Auctions for like a year getting validated or authenticated, correct? Or appraised. Do we know if the LLC took possession of it, or they have not? It's just still at Heritage and now it's going to be sold. A lot of people are saying, how do we know these are the pieces? I don't think it's left Heritage Auctions, but I guess we don't know that.
I don't think it has either, because they're preparing it for sale. There's no sentimental value. Why would they take it out just to make questions? So I'm assuming the provenance would be from the family to Heritage. So I'm assuming it'll be family to Jack. I mean, those are the previous owners. Or the estate. I don't know how they're going to confirm provenance, but probably Jack. I don't know that.
Right. Interesting. Veterans Day. So, and then there's the website. Is this the group from the website? I guess we'll never know. The auction website.
Why don't you bring up Medium and let's
I
see.
did, and I actually did, but I wasn't sure. So maybe somebody else can tell me if this is what you were referring to or not.
Go to like his description or who I am or
Well, there is
contact.
none. That's here. I'll show you.
Okay.
Maybe you guys tell me if I'm looking in the right spot or not. Because when I go to I put in Jack Stoof Medium article, I get this, but it just says Jack Stoof. I mean, there's nothing.
Oh, click on that.
Right, but when you click on it,
Huh?
it takes you here.
Mm,
No way, unless I'm in the wrong spot.
I don't know how it works.
I
Is
don't
there
know.
like a description of him?
I don't
Did
think
it
so.
look different before?
Or at
I
least
don't know.
that I can find. Let's see, home.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either. So somebody else that knows Medium is going to figure that one out. Or maybe I got to be logged in to do it. And I don't even know if I have an account.
Yeah, so William's asking if it hasn't left Heritage yet. So are they going to do an actual auction? Heritage would need to recoup their fees. Right, so here's how I understand it. Jack has sold it to LLC. LLC is selling it piecemeal with Heritage, which was Jack's plan if he didn't have a buyer. The buyer is there, LLC, but the new twist that you couldn't imagine is that the LLC is still doing the same plan, which is sell it at Heritage. They probably are going to be able to use all the appraiser, all of the, the contract probably, it seems, has gone from Jack to LLC.
Well, it sounds to me what that means, and this is
Okay.
just,
Okay, Rudy just clarified.
Yeah, I
It
saw. It
used
sounds
to
like
say-
Pat needed some money and just said, "Give me a lump sum, I'm out, and you guys deal with it." Go ahead.
Rudy said it used to say treasure chest owner below his name.
On Medium, and it no longer does. So if you guys want to look at that as proof, there you go.
Yeah. So I don't know. And I thought Jack would be actually notifying us. Maybe that's what he considers notification.
Yeah, some people are saying that Forrest said the legal document was in the olive jar. I've never heard that.
I've never heard that.
Guys,
I asked that
just
specifically.
somebody put it in this chat doesn't mean it's true, Czar. So I'd be careful on you know what I mean.
Well, I
I've never
asked
heard that.
Jack if he could show any documentation or directions that were inside the treasure chest. And his response was, I'm not showing any of our legal documentation. So he could have just said, no, there wasn't any. Since he didn't, I don't know.
So has anyone got an email from Jack in the last 2 months? Well, anybody? Has anybody gotten an email from Jack, correspondence with Jack? I don't know. I know we have not in a very long time.
Yeah, so this is not confirmed with a bunch of exclamations. This is information I got from Cynthia. She says it's 100%. Because I said 100%. I don't want to do this if it's not 100%. And she said, yes, she said I was allowed to discuss. She had just gotten the information today. So this is hot off the press. I don't know if it finalized today. I don't know why today, but she was in Albuquerque, Santa Fe today. So, so again, let's see, the LLC, a group purchased from Jack. They don't have sentimental attachments. They're looking to make money. Told today, Jack updated his Medium account where it does not say owner of the Forrest Fenn treasure chest. It is still being sold at Heritage. Tentative date is November 11th. That is only tentative. The auction will be a 30-day auction style. It will be able to be bid up. There's no reserve on any item. Jack and the LLC was told, and I don't know if Jack told the LLC but the quotes that I have are there's interesting things in the olive jar. There's more in the olive jar than the autobiography and the hair. What is in the autobiography is better than anticipated.
Well, I thought some people were thinking Rumblings and Ramblings was the autobiography. Is that the
right? And what they're saying is there's something more. Like Shiloh told me, I have Rumblings and Ramblings. I don't have, that's not anything that would be breaking news. A lot of you guys have rumblings. I have Rumblings and Ramblings.
It's possible the family doesn't know what's in the olive jar. It could be that Forrest is the only person that knows what's in that olive.
I believe the family. It has been said that the family knows what else is in the olive jar, which shocks me because it was alluded when I had the conversation in the backyard with Shiloh. Now he said autobiography, so maybe there's a Fenn speak in there, like, oh, it's just Rumblings and Ramblings. Well, that's not what we're hearing now. And I was told
Odious Soul has a theory. Could it be that Jack is part of the LLC and this is just to avoid tax liability once again? In other words, he doesn't want to auction it. He wants the LLC to auction it to distance himself from it. I don't know.
This is my guess. I believe he wants so far away from this. He has been done with it. I think if he got a decent offer, he was ready to relinquish, move on, and be as far away from this and people after him, et cetera. Like, I personally believe a lot of the focus, hatred, negative is now going to turn to try to find this LLC. Who are they, et cetera. I think he wanted away from it. I don't think he would, I don't think he would lie about it either, personally, because legally, I think he could get roped into. I'm sure there's going to be potential lawsuits now filed once, Heritage comes out with it officially, or the LLC or whoever. Go ahead, Mike.
Couch the Code with the super chat says, wow, I want to know what's in the jar. And so do we. William with the super chat says, rumor has it Cowlazars LLC Wyoming bought the chest. Damn rumors. Yeah, that's not true. Me and Chrissy are not involved in any way. I wish we were. We're not.
No, we don't wish we were. We had that opportunity. We don't wish we were.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
Yeah. But it will be really cool if it does go up for auction and that we all have a chance to bid on individual pieces. I would like a gold coin, or the chest itself, I think would be really cool. But again, so Paul says, are you trying to tell me that somebody would actually buy that treasure chest? Of course they would.
I think there's lots of people.
Of course
Holy said, what was Cynthia doing in Santa Fe?
For 10 years. Go ahead.
Holy said, what was Cynthia doing in Santa Fe? If you're on her Facebook, you know that she has been the mountain riding beast. Her and her really good friend, Tom, who was our photographer in our wedding, they just did some huge bike ride, and they have been training all year for it, or maybe their whole life. I think it just completed yesterday or day before yesterday. And then she's heading back home to Vegas.
I think Paul was being sarcastic. I get it, Paul. Now I get it. Now that I reread it, I think he's being sarcastic. So everybody's saying, well, if I was selling the olive jar, I try to say there's something more to it also. But the only person that would know that from Forrest is Jack. So,
well, the thing for me that's so crazy is, how could Jack have not opened it then if he knew there was something more? Maybe he was told what it was. Like, it was told several times, like, I'm not saying it's DB Coop, because I said it's a $20 bill with the matching serial. And they're like, I want to make it clear they did not say it was DB Coop. No, like, that wasn't said. Like, even the details of it, they're like, don't make this more. And I'm like, okay, I got to make sure what is factual to what is, oh my gosh.
So is that it? I mean, that's a lot right there. But is there any other details? Because I do have to get back on for work.
Yeah,
we will go live next week, guys. Hopefully we get some more details. We'll see. We'll see if we can do a show our normal time Monday night, or maybe.
Yeah, I heard if you email Cynthia at least 300 times, she might tell us more. So start emailing.
I wonder why Cynthia didn't just make her own vlog or whatever.
She's done. She's done. The negative and all that, she's done. So, I mean, I'm hoping she maybe does a blog post or something, but she said, when she was told that she was allowed to put it out, she said, I know who I'm calling. And she called me because she's like, I've moved on. And I was like, wow, okay. So
William says there's a rumor Copper Dan bought the chest for that one piece of hair.
Okay, so let me go over what I know one more time. And so then you guys can compare it too, to make sure I said it exactly consistently. The treasure chest is sold. We got the information today. I got the information from Cynthia. Cynthia got the information today. It was allowed to be discussed. An LLC, a group of people purchased it. This is not something, I don't have additional information of the name or the people involved or any of that. They purchased it. They have no sentimental attachment to the treasure chest. They are doing this to make money. Told today, Jack updated his Medium article. It no longer says he's owner of the Forrest Fenn treasure chest. And that does say, that is accurate. We checked that. It is being sold at Heritage in Dallas. It is unknown if you can go to Dallas to see the individual pieces. It's going to be individually sold. The tentative date is November 11th. The auction will be a 30-day auction. It will be auction style, meaning you can bid up. You'll see it being bid up, and there's no reserve on any item. Jack was told, and the LLC was told, the following quotes about the olive jar. Interesting things are in the olive jar. Next, more in the olive jar than the autobiography and hair. Next, what is in the olive jar is better than what is anticipated. And next, the family seems to be aware. Adam, I have not contacted Heritage. I literally got off the phone with Cynthia. I called Mike and said, I will get to a spot that we can go live. I know, and I have to tell you, I'm probably not going to do a bunch. I mean, I'll probably put a little bit of time in here and there, but you guys are, I think, much more go forward. And if you do get confirmation, let us know, and we'll try to summarize that in a short sound bite and get it out for next week. When you're in, okay.
All right, there it is, everybody. Treasure Chest has been sold to a private, I almost said company, but I guess you could say an LLC is a company, which they want to auction it to let everybody have a chance to buy it. But something tells me their motives are more money than letting everybody.
Yeah, put a 1 in the chat if you think you're going to try to put a bid on at least one item. So just put a 1 in the chat.
How many items I'm going to bid on?
Michael.
It all depends. You know, it depends how high they go, because they could go up big time.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of items will be outbid, but and that's the other piece is like all of it going up November 11th, and it's just 1 month. I wonder. I don't know. I mean, there's a lot that can be unpacked and discussed, and I'm hoping maybe if we're not horrible to Cynthia, maybe there's a couple of other little details. She was driving.
Maybe Cynthia will come on the show. You never know.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, anything's possible. Anything's possible.
You never know.
So,
that's true. No comic book, Silver Fox. Okay, type 3 if you aren't going to bid. That's funny. Who's typing 69? Oh, Violet Myers. Okay. All right. There it is, everybody. We hope it's true. We hope it happens. Veterans Day would be a great day to start the sale if that's what's going to happen. So we'll see. We'll see. But we wanted to get the word out. And our friend Christy B, curator, thanks for exciting update. Collection treasures still available on Etsy right now. So check our show we did just Monday night, I believe it was. Christy B is selling items from Forrest Fenn's collection as well on Etsy. And you can go pick those.
Yeah, but half of them are gone. I'm surprised that all of them didn't go right then and there. But yeah, there's still a couple there. So
yeah, Odie so says hopefully they advertise this auction a little bit better, meaning heritage auctions. Yeah, hopefully they got to let people know. I mean, there's got to be a preview of the pictures and everything.
Yeah, you know the one that we bought, the Henderson, it was like it wasn't it wasn't advertised real well. So
okay,
if there's anything else major, we will go live again. But if it is just like more little details, this is the breaking part. I'll try to put it up on Thor and Facebook. Yeah, we'll try, but this is the best we could do, and hopefully you guys appreciate how quickly, but we again don't have all the information yet, and I'm hoping more official sources than just some crazy tubers bring it all home.
Thank you to Cynthia for letting us know. Thank you to K-Pro for saying, let's go live and get the word out right now. Hopefully we'll get some more details in the days to come. We will go live again, guys. We always will when there is Forrest Fenn breaking news. And this may just be the biggest breaking news of them all since the treasure was found. So make sure you subscribe, thumbs up the video, and I'm sure we're going to go live here in the next couple days. So we will see you then. So if you couldn't find the chest, there's still hope you might be able to own a piece. So that's kind of fun. That's kind of a cool thing. All right. We'll see you next time, everybody.
Thanks, guys.
All right. See ya. Okay. All right.